Hi, my name is Mohammed. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me today. This interview is about the issues that international students face when coming to a new environment here at UF or in the United States in general. Uh, there are no right and wrong answers to the questions that I'm going to ask you. It's mostly to discuss your experience here at UF, and it should take about roughly 15 minutes for us
Mhm.
to do it. I just want to let you know that the session would be recorded and the recording and the data associated with it, such as the transcript of this interview, will be used for the course purposes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Completely fine.
Thank you. I would like to start off by getting to know you a bit. So please tell us your name and where are you from?
So I'm Priya and I'm from India.
Great. So there are a few initial demographic questions that I'm going to ask you first.
Mhm.
Uh, So, how many total people are there in your family?
So we are four. I have a sibling, and along with my parents, we are four.
And are they living with you here in the Gainesville, US, or are they living outside?
No, they are living in India.
Okay, so you're living in the US by yourself.
Yes.
Great. So, in the next question, I'm going to give you a few options to choose your age bracket from, and you
Okay.
can tell me which option it is. So, option A is that you're below 18, option B is 18 to 20, option C is 20 to 30, and option D is 30 plus.
I'll go with option C. I'm 20. I'll fall between 20 to 30.
Great, thank you. So, what are you studying at UF?
I am in PhD program in the Department of Educational Technology at the School of Teaching and Learning.
Great, thank you. So, how long have you been in the United States and specifically here at UF?
So I came to Atlanta on August 10th, 2022, and I came to Gainesville on August 15th, 2022. So it's been a month since I've been in Gainesville and in UF. Yeah.
Well, that's very recent. So welcome to Gainesville and welcome to UF.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
so along with studying here at UF, what other like do you pursue any hobbies or what else do you like to do in like your social life?
Um, I haven't started doing anything. I was just it was so recent that I came to Gainesville. So I've been exploring quite a bit, but not full completely. I've been busy with I'm just getting used to the curriculum here, the teaching practices and everything. So I didn't start doing any hobby yet.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot to do around here in Gainesville, and I'm sure you will
Yeah.
figure things out as you become more familiar with all the things around here. So since you have moved to Gainesville and US, what are, if any, issues that you have faced here as an international student?
To be honest, I didn't face any issue with getting to know to be here in Gainesville or in UF. Every process was like a really smooth for me, so I don't think I had any struggles.
How was your like traveling experience when you first landed at the airport?
Yeah, the traveling was quite comfortable. It was a very long journey. Except for that, I just had a smooth experience in immigration and everything. Yeah.
Great. So once you arrived in Gainesville, did you know where to go, and then your housing and everything? Was that all?
Yes. Yeah. So back in India, I just booked my housing. So when I landed in Gainesville, it was easy for me to come to my apartment straightly and arrange things. So I didn't face any difficulties.
And how helpful was the university resources in navigating everything?
Yes, it was very helpful. In fact, through University off-campus housing website, I booked this apartment. I live in the Continuum Apartments, which is an official partner of UF. So University housing website definitely helped me in searching for my apartment. Yes.
That's great. And when you first like started in your department, were there any resources from the department that helped you with with getting started with your academics, such as like signing up for courses and all that?
We had an orientation which was very helpful. They explained me everything, like from using the library resources and to how to be a good teaching assistant and how to succeed in academics. So that was pretty helpful. And yeah, I had been constantly in touch with my advisor. He has directed me on what to do and which courses to take and how to register for the courses and everything. So the department and my advisor was very helpful.
Great, thank you. Well, I'm glad that your journey over here in the beginning went very smooth.
Yeah.
Um, so along with like managing your academics and finding housing and all that, how do you think you would say that uh have you attended like any social events, or have you like attended any events where you hung out with your friends?
Yes, actually, I have been in Indian Graduate Student Association. So we had a couple of social meet, which was very helpful. And the orientation itself was very helpful, where I got to meet other new PhD students and master's students. We got to know each other. So yeah, these two events were very helpful.
Great. So based on your experience with meeting students or people in general over here, what would you say are like the major factors for an international student that contribute toward a healthy social life?
The people here in Gainesville are very helpful. They are very kind. As far as I know, as far from my experience, um, my seniors, my lab mates, my advisor, and the people who with whom I'm taking courses right now were very helpful. And we had a quite smooth and usual interaction. I didn't find any like barrier of, to the cultural differences that I had with my lab mates or other people. So it was quite easy for me to mingle with students from my department. Yeah.
Great. And did you like face any cultural shock, like anything that was different from your culture compared to how you're
Yes.
living here in the US?
Yeah, that was one thing I faced with clothing and dressing. So we were used to like wear traditional clothes to the colleges back in India, but here it was more of a casual thing. And yeah, the advisor student relationship is very like more like a friendship or not like strictly mentoring, which I like the most about. Yeah.
Great. So how did you like overcome this situation? Like what actions did you take, or if any?
It was surprising at the beginning, but now I'm just used to it. So I didn't find any like differences right now. Yeah.
Great. So based on your overall experience, like based on like the events that you have attended and all that, how do you think they have impacted your overall experience of being an international student?
So when I decided to come here and when I landed in US, I was a bit nervous and scared to be on how I'm going to manage the stuff that's here. But then when I started uh, talking with people, I found a lot of international students who were ready to support. And that's how I find it very comfortable right now to be here. I'm not facing any struggles. And Gainesville is such a beautiful place. I have like everything around me. I didn't feel any alienated things like, so I'm very comfortable with being here.
Great. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And finally, to my last question. So, based on your overall experience, if there are like other incoming students who are coming to UF in the coming semesters, what would be the key things that you would recommend, or that could be like helpful for those students?
Um, I would suggest them to book an apartment housing before they come, since when they arrive, it is quite difficult for them to find housing. So it would be better if they book their housing and stuff beforehand. And other than that, I would suggest them to go and talk to people to get to know about more about the universities and the Gainesville place, Gainesville city. So that's the two things I would recommend the international students. Yes.
Great. Thank you. Well, I really appreciate that you took the time to do this interview with us. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and this interview would be very helpful for us to synthesize and bring up the key themes and ideas of issues that the students, the international students face here at UF when they're first coming here, and how to overcome or bridge these gaps.
Hmm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.